friends, welcome back to my quarantine cooking at home. On today I am cooking a cream cheese pound cake, and here is my helper. As you see, she is enjoying the spoon, so stay tuned. Okay friends, when we get started with this recipe, before you start, make sure you have left your butter and cream cheese and even the eggs out at room temperature. I had mine out for about a couple of hours. So you will put your 3 sticks of butter, and I use unsalted butter, and I had a half of butter left, so I kind of did 3 sticks and a half, and I did the cream cheese, and I whipped all this together. So to make it easy, make sure it's room temperature, and make sure when you use the butter, when you take the butter from the wrap, make sure that you don't throw the paper wrap of the butter away, because we're going to use that, okay? And make sure you use a spatula to stir to the bottom to make sure that it's well mixed together. And your next step in this is your sugar, and you want to add 2.5 cups, but make sure you add a cup at a time. So each time that you add the cup of sugar, mix it thoroughly, then add the next cup of sugar, and then finally add the half a cup of sugar. And the reason why, you're making sure everything is thoroughly mixed. And after you mix your sugar, just add 1/8 spoon of salt. I didn't show that on the video, so the salt is going to balance the sugar, okay? So once again, use your spatula to make sure it's thoroughly mixed before you go on to your next step. It's an easy recipe, guys. And I'm telling you, it's so simple, but you just got to follow the proper instruction by making sure your eggs and butter and sour cream or even cream cheese is at room temperature. Okay guys, after it has mixed well, make sure you measure out 3 cups of flour, and each cup of flour you will have to add 1 at a time. So make sure that this flour is all-purpose flour. Self-rising flour is not going to work. I had to learn that in making pound cakes. It has to be all-purpose flour, self-rising flour, not regular self-rising flour. Okay friends, as you measure out your 3 cups, the next thing that you're going to add in is your baking powder, and just whip that all together. And the reason why you cannot use regular self-rising flour is because for some reason it doesn't hold it, and I used to do that until I realized I was using the wrong flour, and each time my pound cakes used to drop. But when I realized that I'm supposed to be using all-purpose flour, that bleached flour, then it made a difference. So I'm just want y'all to know, if you try this recipe, that's what you have to use, okay? And here I did it a couple of spoons at a time, because remember, you want your cake mixed in the flour, the mixture in the flour to mix together thoroughly, and then you do 2 eggs at a time. because there's no other liquid with this. And just take your time and just let it whip together. And once again, use that spatula to get all around the bottom and making sure everything is mixed. Now, what my daughter was doing, guys, she was filming. She was filming. It really didn't take me no more about approximately 25 minutes to mix this all together. You know, as long as you have everything prepared, it's not going to take you that long. And make sure, guys, I forgot to tell y'all, before y'all start this, make sure you preheat your oven to 325. 325. Hey guys, I kept this part in because I wanted you to continue to see that each step that I put flour in, I made sure I checked the bottom and the sides to make sure everything was thoroughly mixed. Because we're not going to put our flavor in, the vanilla flavor and lemon in until the end. And it won't take you much to mix that together. So you make sure you don't skip this part and make sure all your flour ingredients is thoroughly mixed. This is a real good pound cake. I hope that y'all try it. It's so easy to make. And you see how in the end everything balanced out with the eggs and the flour? And the mixture is not hard to stir at all, you know, even though the machine is doing it. But you can see that it's moist. It's easy, guys. And at the end is when you put in your vanilla. I put in a teaspoon and a half of vanilla, and I put some lemon flavor, but usually I put vanilla, lemon flavor, I put almond flavor, a half a teaspoon, and a half a teaspoon of coconut. But unfortunately, I was out of my almond and coconut flavor, so I ended up just putting the vanilla and the lemon. So if you try this, put those other flavors in it. I'm telling you, this cake, they love this cake at the church, and everybody would ask me, what is that recipe? What is that recipe? Now y'all know what the recipe is. Okay guys, when you bake this cake, one thing I should have told y'all, make sure it be one of those heavier, deep baking cake pans, because this is a thick cake and it's going to need room to rise. So if you try to put them in little pans, it's going to mess up. So this is a thick pan. So I use my butter wrapper because there was still some butter left on it, and all I'm doing is greasing my pan. Now some of y'all can use the spray, but I'm using the butter from the wrap, and that's why I told y'all not to throw it away. And I'm taking each one and just rubbing it in my pan. And you do this because you don't want your cake to stick. See, and it's working, it's coming off. And the next step that we will have to do is add, I try to add like I guess around a half a teaspoon of flour, and just, you know, put it in there and just shake it all around. So I'm estimating half a teaspoon. And that's all. And just make sure you shake it all around to get it all over. Make sure your pan is greased and floured to the bottom. And if you don't feel comfortable doing this method, they do have the spray. There's a flour cake pan spray that they sell in the stores. Just make sure you coat your pan and see, it's easy. That'll save you money doing it this way. Okay, now we're about to spoon it in because this is a thick mixture. It's mixed well, but it's still thick, so I'm gonna gradually add it into my cake pan. Thank y'all so much for watching this, and I just want to take time to thank the host, Miss Kenya, Decor Corner, and Mrs. Denise Jordan for putting these weeks together. I hope y'all have enjoyed this, and even though we know this is the last day of the 5 weeks quarantine because they add an extra day, but y'all stick around. I'm pretty sure that these ladies and we will be showing you some more cooking recipes. But we thank the Sister Circle, all the ladies that participate, and please don't hesitate to go watch their videos. And just, it's the way I do it, okay? I spoon it in gradually. Yeah, it would be a little easier if you just tilt it. And just take your time. That's it. Hey guys, make sure you get all your mixture out. And here's my helper enjoying the spoon. And she's having a good time. This is my baby girl, Crystal. Thank God for her help. And to spread it out, just kind of just shake it around a little. I'll just show these y'all these little techniques. I'm pretty sure y'all probably know this. And when you put in your oven 325, take about an hour. I would say set it for an hour and about 5 minutes. And here's just showing you how it's rising. Now, if it bakes a little bit too fast on top, just put aluminum foil on it, okay? So it won't be hard. And this is the finished result. See, guys, you take time. It came out great, and this cake was yummy. I wish y'all could taste this cake. It is so good. The next time I'm gonna try sour cream and cream cheese. I saw a recipe with that. I never tried that, and I'm gonna add that together. And I may end up trying to do that. But I thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope y'all have enjoyed these weeks. And if you're not a subscriber, please do. Thank y'all and have a blessed night. Love y'all and be blessed. Bye-bye.